Today, we're going to go and talk about INT Golden Frieza's bad EZA. This is a 2022 EZA, and I don't know what they were thinking. Like, what were they thinking with Angel Golden Frieza's EZA? It's like we're not going to get a brand new Angel Golden Frieza from the TLP for quite a long time. So, them making this EZA as subpar as they did is just flat out just awful. And that coupled the fact that this is a unit that came out, of course, during today's meta, that being the red zone meta, it's just a little shoddy. Now, I do have a couple of gripes to this EZA. Number one, I don't like the fact that he has to go up against a superclass enemy to get that 100% attack and defense, because at the time of this EZA, I'm pretty sure Broly was the toughest fight in the game, June of 2022. I'm pretty sure it was Broly, right? Yeah, Broly was the toughest fight in the game. And Cell Max doesn't come out till, what, August? July? I don't completely remember, but I'm quite certain Broly was the toughest fight in the game, that being Red Zone Broly, and he's Extreme Class. So why not just make this 100% attack and defense just unrestricted? Just make it 100% attack and defense when attacking. So that's my first gripe with this unit, that being that he has to go up against a superclass enemy to get that additional 100% attack and defense, which is very important to his card, by the way, because all he has is 250% attack and 150% defense baseline, and he also just has this 100% attack and defense facing a superclass enemy. This is just ridiculous. This is so bad. And there's like, for 2022, this is just a horrendous EZA. Like, this is all he has. It's like all he has is his baseline 150% defense and 250% attack, as well as his attack debuff into all enemies at being minus 15% and an additional 7% attack for superclass enemies and allies. It's like, cool, you made him be an attack debuffer by up to 22% for essentially if you had a superclass enemy you were going up against. It was up to 22% attack debuffing, which is obviously nice for anywhere you can attack debuff an enemy, but of course they kept that little minus 7% attack for allies, that being for superclass allies. Not really the biggest deal, but I really think that this unit could have had so much more. What is this EZA? It's like, okay, you did this to him, who cares? But why not give him like 40, 50% damage reduction when you have a Reps Universe 7 character on the team? Because guys, take a quick peek at Reps Universe 7, right? What do we have here? Who is the best unit on this category? Give you guys a second. It's this guy. This guy's the best Reps Universe 7 unit. So if you just put a Reps Universe 7 character on the team and you made this guy a slot 1 unit, it's not hard. Dokkan, it isn't hard. Because, of course, Broly being the toughest fight in the game at the time, extreme class characters take less damage from extreme class bosses. So this guy with at least 50% damage reduction, do not sit here and tell me that this guy would not work well under 50% damage reduction. And on top of that, why don't they just, like, I don't know, make him build up attack and defense with each attack performed? They could have made this guy so much more better. Gave him a good amount of damage reduction and restricted to having a Reps Universe 7 category character on the team. Let him have this 100% attack and defense for free when he's attacking. And then, I don't know, let him build up attack and defense when he's performing attacks. This EZA is just it's horrendous. It's like, it's ass. It's just so ass. And the reason why it's so ass is because they gave him unnecessary restrictions. This is just so stupid. Because you have to face a superclass enemy, which is just ridiculous because Broly's the toughest fight in the game. We do not yet have a crazy strong superclass enemy fight back in January, not January, that's June. That's June of 2022. So it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. What fight am I missing? What is a tough superclass fight? The God event? You're bringing in Angel Golden Frieza into the God event. Was that like one of the toughest superclass fights in the game? I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. And then like effective against all types when you have another Reps Universe 7 category ally attack in the same turn. Like, who cares about effective against all types? Who cares? It's like the last Angel Golden Frieza, technically, we don't have a new standalone Angel Golden Frieza. This is the last Angel Golden Frieza that we got that is standalone, which was he was released back in September of 2017. The last Dokkan Fest Golden Frieza, well, basically just Frieza from the Tournament of Power, was in 2020. If I remember correctly. Let me pull up Reps Universe 7 one more time. It was in 2020 with this guy right over here. It was in 2020. Like, oh man, I don't have much more to say about this guy. They could have went about this guy's EZA just so much more better. It's brutal. It's brutal how they did his EZA. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video. I love you all. Peace.